back to another video. Basically this is going to be the sides. Now I'll just show you, just roughly go through what I'm actually going to be doing. Basically I shall be spindling out 3/4 wide by 1.25 deep, like a rebate. So that will actually take this piece of 3/4 or 18mm piece of ply, which will be look like that from this sort of view, and obviously that'll stick out as well by 1.25, just under 1.25, just to allow you to cramp the second piece, as that will be rebated as well. That'll give you a lovely join. That'll be permanent, very, very strong. Now once all that's done, I shall come to length, which will be around about 34 inches. This is roughly my carcass height minus the top. Now once I've cut them, make sure they're all square, make sure they're the same size, so i.e. cramp them together, both sides, and actually go round with a hand plane to make sure they're all both exactly the same. It's a guarantee, both sides being exactly the same. Now obviously they'll have to be lipped up like the top was. Now there'll be a 1/4 inch lipping obviously on top of a piece of 7/8 oak again. The reason for putting that oak on again, not for really strength purposes in this case, is hanging the doors. You can't really be hanging doors off of this. That's not really it's not gonna last 5 seconds, especially if the kids get hold of it and start swinging on it. I want it to be fairly strong, as the little butt hinges we use only take 4-inch heads. I could use a bigger butt hinge, you know, but I don't really want massive butt hinges on there. I want it to be pretty discreet. Yeah, basically, obviously cross grain pretty much comes out of American black walnut. Basically, yeah, well, as you can see there, I'd have to rip that down with a miter saw into the actual widths I need, and then I would push this through a bandsaw or a table saw. In this case, because it's obviously not very wide, this piece, I'd have to push it through a bandsaw. Obviously your fingers would be very, very close to the blade otherwise. Obviously I'd keep that to about 7mm. By the time you actually go around with the plane and clean them all up, you probably end up with a 1/4 inch. Obviously putting lippings on, basics, masking tape, put your lipping on, and just tape it from both sides. Make sure it's dust free both sides, otherwise the tape won't stick. Again, using PVA, water based, and it's waterproof as well. And then flush all your lippings down with a hand plane again, and that's ready to press like I did with the top. Now the next piece I'll be showing you will be doing a little bit of plinth that I need to do around the bottom of the carcass, as I want this to be removable, just to safeguard for the future. I don't really want to be moving the cabinet about, as that'd be a bit of a pain really. Don't want to be breaking it down if I want to change a floor, you know, if I want to change a laminate floor, or if I want a carpet. I want to be able to just remove the plinth and put it back without anybody noticing really. So I shall show you that. Sides will already be together and veneered, and I shall show you how to be rebating them for your bottom to go in. I'll speak to you soon. Hello and welcome back. Now I'm just going to show you a little example of rebating the sides so your bottom can locate. Now all I'm going to show you on is a little piece of MDF, bit of 3/4 18mm MDF. Now as you can see, I've already put a couple of lines on here. If you imagine this being the bottom edge to the floor, raise it up a tad, because obviously you don't want the bottom sitting on the floor, because if the floor's not quite level, that could give you unevenness. It could put stress on the sump if you've got a glass sump. So just take them variables out of the equation really. Now this is the rebate, where the rebate will end up. Sorry, I'm going to spindle this on, as that would be easier for me to spindle it on. I could set it up to the height. That'd be perfect, spot on. So basically, what we would be doing is basically that. So if that's your side, it would be rebated out like so, and your bottom would locate in here, resting on this point, being an inch away from the floor. And obviously along the bottom, just put various supporting blocks of an inch, just in case you need to soak up a little spring in the floor. You probably only need two, to be in fairness. Basically I just thought I'd quickly show you that. It's just easier for me to show you on this than it is setting up the spindle right around, or not right around, spindling out the sides. The next step that you'll be seeing is obviously the plinth that I said about, and then the cabinet shall be together. So getting excited now. I need to order my tank and my lights and bits and pieces. Should speak to you soon. Cheers.